Getting my teeth looking right. Paul Wall coming on the show. I gotta get a grill. Hope I brushed well enough this morning. Like, once we get this thing all set in. Oh, there he is.
You needed a grill for the Paul Wall episode, right?
Oh my God.
Make you some veggie burgers.
I need ice in my mouth.
Possible burgers.
I don't even eat meat. What are we doing with the
Vegan,
Foreman grill?
Fake meat. Gonna drain
Jewelry. I need Johnny Dang style. What is this?
Somebody say ice in the mouth, boy. I got you.
Okay, somebody
boy.
came prepared.
No, sir.
You can leave. Thank you,
Why?
my friend.
Bro, what is that? Go make some waffles.
Set me up, baby.
This ain't Waffle House, boy.
This is a grill.
That's your bottom. Boom, boom, boom. You know? Look at him.
Yeah, chucking a douche.
Hey, get that out of here, bro. We're not making waffles.
That's a full size. That's a full size. She want every color. That's a full size.
Hello to every single member of the FS Army watching across the world. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm at Welty.
James.
And we have with us here today Paul Wall. He is the people's champ. Look at it. Zoom in on the grill. He showed up with a college education in his mouth. Look at that.
Come on now.
If you want one, you could call 832-661-5664.
Yeah, my boy.
But we're not in the Sharpstown Mall no more. So ring us up.
Yeah, man, hit us up, man. What it do?
He knows about living lavish, and he knows about Reebok Classics. Paul, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So happy to have you here. We're going to talk about your sneaker history. The first thing we want to talk about, though, the shoes everybody has on feet. So, Welty, please tell us what you're wearing.
Got my favorite fitness shoes on today. The Rad ones. I haven't worn these in the gym yet, so I wore them on the show.
We doing burpees? What are we doing?
Maybe.
Okay.
Overhead squats.
There it is. You know, keeping it easy, guys. Shout out to the homies at Dover Street. These Como da Garçon Chuck Taylor highs. You know, just some.
Did you break your streak of black design shoes?
Oh, I mean, I've been did that. I've been did that. But, you know, shout out to Dover Street. Angelica, what's up?
Compact Yeezys, these red guys.
Hey.
Shout out to my boy Joseph.
Who's
over
Joseph?
there? Shoebox Houston, shoe
Gotcha.
store where
Shoebox.
I get all my kicks from. Hey, hello.
Kanye doesn't send them to you?
Nah, man, hook your boy up, man. Come on, man. Hey, what's up, baby? Man, what the talking about, man?
I got on Jordan 1s once again. Paul, I don't know if you know, but these, like, kind of change color. You might have to put me in the color change of click with these.
Hello.
Hello. Once you wear them away a little
He
bit.
ready.
Man, what's up, baby? We gotta get the approval.
You know?
Yeah, we okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Change and click.
Officially?
We got, like I said, we gotta get the approval.
Okay.
You gotta get him
From
jumped
King
in.
Cooper.
I'll send you my resume.
Yeah.
Paul, what's the most regrettable sneaker purchase you ever made?
Man, sometimes I get hyped up on, you know what I'm saying, how much something's worth or, you know, this, man. But, man, personally, I'm all about comfort. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, any shoe I like, I'm style blind. You know, color blind, I'm style blind.
Okay.
So
I'm color blind.
I got my own style. I got to have somebody tell me, nah, you look crazy.
Don't do
right
that.
now.
Right,
So,
that's
but
right.
luckily, you know, now not matching is the new matching.
Yes.
So I'm in style.
It works out.
I'm ahead of my time.
It
man.
finally got to
I
you.
was ahead of my time. But I think my biggest regret is probably on one of my album covers. We did a photo shoot, and I was wearing some 6 Rings Jordans. Which it wasn't an album cover photo shoot. It was just a photo shoot. I was just driving my car, and I happened to be wearing these shoes, and then the picture ended up being on the cover, and I'm like, damn.
Not that
Of
picture.
all the Jordans
Any
I was
picture
wearing,
but that
I wear like
picture?
some
Six
Team
Rings.
Jordans or
Right.
something. You know, like,
Did people
oh,
chew
man.
you up for that?
Every now and then, I'll get somebody that'll say something about it, but it's like, hey, it was just what I was wearing that day.
Exactly.
You know, and,
Real
the
life.
picture ended up being
Exactly.
a photo shoot, but I said, okay, I guess I can't wear no more.
Stay away from the Team Jordans.
The Team Jordan. It was one of them things, man. It was something I was like hooping or something, man. You know, it wasn't nothing major, but that was my biggest regret.
Okay.
All right, let's talk sneaker news. The first piece of sneaker news we're going to discuss is it looks like these Drake Air Force Ones are still coming out. I think this might be his best Nike sneaker yet. I don't know if I'm going to get a pair, but Paul, I want to know how much of an Air Force One guy are you? I know we do the Air Force Swangers.
Yeah.
Round drop top.
Yeah. Go where you at, go you.
Come on.
Boys hating when they
Yeah. Give me.
Look at her say
fire.
this. This is amazing.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah. For those who don't know, that's a freestyle me and my boy Goo did on Air Force Ones, just talking about swangers.
Homer Pimpson.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not big on Air Force Ones. For me, it's because I'm flat-footed, I'm wide-footed, and they never fit right on my feet. Even if I put the
You need
Dr.
the 4E
Scholl's
or
inserts,
something.
yeah, man, they never. Now, it was tough because in Texas, Air Force Ones and Jordans were like the go-to kicks for Texas in my era of growing up. So those are the kicks right there, you know what I'm saying? Air Force Ones, especially my boy Nelly came with the song Air Force Ones, like, okay, I gotta have some type of Air Force. But even, I remember buying Air Force Ones and never wearing them, and people would be like, man, I need some Air Force Ones, they sold out. I got some, you can have mine. They're just uncomfortable for me, so.
Okay.
Did you think that when that Air Force One song dropped that like Nelly deserved credit for making Air Force Ones big, or?
It was like Run DMC and Adidas, where it's like, you know, but that's hip hop always, you know, hip hop always leads the culture when it comes to just fashion, you know, so there's always gonna be artists or songs that kind of influence everyone. Nelly need that corporate check for that Air Force One, just like Run DMC needed that Adidas check. I think Adidas might have came back and made it right.
Yeah.
I feel like those sacrifices that were made from Run DMC to Nelly and other artists, it kind of got it to a point now where it's like, Drake is getting his coin from Nike.
Right.
Like Nike is paying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like a lot of our brothers that went through first, you know, they've got that validation from the streets and we got a bunch of free shoes.
That's all you want.
It's, you know, to see it now from like a Drake standpoint where it's like, nah, yeah, we got shoes, but no, I want my check.
Yeah, check
And
season.
Exactly,
Yeah.
always, you know what I'm saying? And I think that is the elevation of where hip hop and sneakers and corporate has now come to.
We want the
because
whole
we're
thing.
about to drive this number and this market to another level. So that's dope.
And we're about to drive slow.
Yeah. Next bit of sneaker news, the Yeezy 350 Turtle Dove.
Yeezy.
Not the first Adidas Yeezys of all time, but the Adidas Yeezy that really started it all. Turtle Dove 350s are coming back. Do you need a pair of these, Paul?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know because you have these on right now, but you've always been like a big Adidas like Yeezy guy, or?
Man, no, I haven't, man. I get stuck, like I say, I'm style blind. So I get stuck in whatever I'm gonna wear. So I was wearing Nike Zooms for like a year and a half, and that's all I wore, just because I put one on one time and they were comfortable, and I'm like, okay. This all
Appreciate
I'm
having
wearing.
it.
Yeah. And the Yeezys, I thought they looked crazy. From the first time I saw them, I was like, nah, this ain't my style at all. And I come from the baggy era, so anything that's a little, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're afraid your
it's like,
pants are gonna eat it?
Yeah.
Right.
I know what you mean.
I go in the shoe, in my boy's shoe store. Hey, y'all ain't got no Nike Zooms? He laughing at me like, man, what you
Come
talking
on,
about?
man.
Man, put on get some Yeezys, man. What you doing? I put them on like, damn. These things, it's kind of comfortable, man. So,
Right? They got you in for comfort.
They got me, man. I've been Team Yeezy ever since. I got everyone that came out since my first pair. I bought everyone that ever came out.
When you did Drive Slow with Kanye, that was like before his sneaker era. Did you get the feeling when you were doing that song with him that he would end up becoming this big sneaker like kingpin?
It was definitely clear he had it in him. It was just, was there gonna be a company or a brand that's willing to jump in business with him?
Give him
Same thing
opportunity.
Trinidad was
Right,
saying.
give him that opportunity. Yeah.
I will say one thing about these. I feel like we hear about them coming back all the time, and I'm not going to believe it until they have come out and I have resold them and I have deposited the money from reselling them in my bank account. Until then, let's see.
As life progresses, it's like nothing is ever sacred.
Yeah. I love that. Any shoe that you miss, you know it's going to come back.
Yeah, you just got to be
I
patient.
thought you were gonna say we're getting to a point where we realize we're just really old because, like, because we remember this shoe coming out like a handful of years ago, and now it's coming back, and
Yeah, I thought I was doing well when I got my second pair like just put up. Like
Yeah.
I got beat up a pair, got rid of it, I got a brand new
Yeah.
pair sitting, and they about to drop the same shoe
Yeah.
again. So it's like, wow, I haven't even wore the other one. It reminds you again, wear your kicks.
yep.
Wear them.
Wear 'em.
Wear them. But Brother Paul, I want to get into, you're on the show. We're so honored to have you here, brother. What is your first sneaker memory, coming up in Texas? And like, when did sneakers matter for you?
Man, growing up, we didn't have money. My mama was a teacher, so teachers don't get paid.
Correct.
Man, she ain't no way in hell she was buying me Air Forces, flights, Jordans, none of that. It was $30 Reeboks. And I had a couple friends here and there who would be jaywalking, and I'd be doing no talking. So I'd be sitting there like, man, I used to hate on Jordans because I didn't have them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when I got my first pair, I remember I got my first, the Breads, the first ones I got, and it
Changed
was
your
like,
life.
changed my life. It was, man, and I was like, yeah, Jordan what? Jaywalking, doing no talking. And then next thing you know, it was, you save up, and it was one of them things where they come out, and the same, I remember getting the Cool Grays, and I'd buy 2 pair, or the Concords, and I get a couple pair, and I don't wear either pair, because I'm just hanging on to them, waiting to wear them, and my whole Jordan collection, I gave to my boy Argon to just customize, and I was just like, hey, look, do whatever you want to any one of these. And he just one by every now and then he'll be like, hey, I got your new set of Astros one, whatever.
Right,
you know,
based off of the Jordan you already had.
All the Jordans I gave him, yeah. Where shoes kind of mattered to me really was Cash Money Records, the Hot Boys. When they were talking about Reeboks, bragging, bragging about it. Like, man, I've got Reeboks on, and that's like the G thing to do. That's player. That's when it was like, okay, no longer am I getting clowned because I got Reeboks, and I'm wearing them with pride.
Yeah.
You know, like juvenile or
I
whatever.
I was ahead of the game because I was forced to be, you know what I'm saying? But I was ahead of the game, so when everybody ran Reeboks, I'm like, yeah, I've been on these Reeboks. What?
Right.
Is that what put you onto the Reeboks?
Well, like I said, I had a $30 budget. So when you go to
when you first came out, you were Reebok everything all the time.
Exactly. So
and then you end up doing an ad with them.
Yep, exactly. See, so when I had a $30 budget, I had no choice but to get Reeboks.
Stepping into Vectors.
So I'm Reebok Classics. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Or the Vectors.
Early seed was planted.
Yeah, it was planted. So then when the Cash Money was talking about it, then I got my chest out with them.
We got a tree growing out of this plant. Exactly.
That's kind of what I think led to the stuff with Reebok with myself coming out, like with the company. But because of the fact that I'm wearing them, especially at a time when it wasn't cool to wear Reeboks unless you was
Sounds familiar.
juvenile.
Sounds familiar. Mike Jones dropped the whole song. How much were they paying you at the time, or was it just free shoes? Like, how did that work?
Man, that was in the earlier days where, you know, you do it just to plant a seed to try something when you going fishing. You know what I'm saying? But little we know, we the one that they was fishing for us.
You might be a guppy out here.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. So Reebok has a hold on you for a good point in time in your life, right? But, you know, you are just as important in Houston as anything else because Houston is you. From your perspective, what has been that sneaker for Houston, like just the culture?
Definitely some Jordans. I'd say, you know, maybe the 3s or 4s, the concrete or elephant print, those are always real big in Houston. Still to this day, you see a lot of that.
Air Force Ones as well?
Air Force Ones, but they kind of died out.
They're going to do it, just so you know, they're going to do a chopped and screwed Air Force One. It's happening. So you need to get Paul Wall in on that when it happens.
What it do?
Come on.
What it do?
Do you remember when they did those, it was like the All-Star, like Houston Air Force Ones?
Yeah, I saw some Air Max that were like some Houston Air Max. I didn't like those personally. You know, some of it is like when they make them, it's hard because I appreciate as a fan, you know, coming from Houston and the culture, I always wanted to see them do it. But then when I see how the design on it look, it's like, I don't like that, you know, personally.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I wish I could have been consulted, not to like feel like I'm entitled to. They should ask me.
No, that's why we're telling them right now. Call Paul Wall.
Ask because I'd have said, "Hey, man, change this to this, change this to that," and it would have been
perfect,
immaculate. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, I appreciate that they do it, but I'm always kind of like, well, who do they do it with? You know, and then I don't want to like shit on whoever they did it with.
Right. Because then you're a hater.
Yeah.
Speaking of Houston people who got their own sneakers, Travis Scott, I know, you know, your friend, you were at the softball game where you had on the Oilers color cleats.
Yeah.
Does he hook you up with all of his shoes, or what's that like?
On occasion, sometimes he's got a lot, man, in his shoes, man. The shoes Travis coming out with, he be killing them. Every shoe, every colorway, every little thing, extra about it is like, damn, okay, this is like some next level stuff. And I'll be wondering, is this Travis himself or is this like his team or what?
Perplexed.
But I'm wondering, where was they at when when the All-Stars came out?
Okay.
You know, whoever doing the Travis Scott, man, they know exactly what they doing.
So you're saying like those Oiler 4s that he did, that's what the Houston shoes should have been?
Yes, that's what it should have been. Even if it wasn't, the Oilers is something that we hold dear and near to our heart in Houston, where it's not about football, it's about the era. You know, with the combination of DJ Screw and Rap-A-Lot, you got the underground and the mainstream of Houston. So in the 90s, you know, or even starting in the 80s, it was like the inception of the Houston music culture. So Oilers they left Houston to go to Nashville, now they're the Tennessee Titans. The Houston Oilers, we hold that for us. We don't look at the Tennessee Titans as, they're the Oilers. We don't look at them where we don't cheer for them or none of that or none of that. We just hold.
That's Tennessee's team.
Tennessee's team.
Our team is the Oilers.
Our team is the Oilers.
Still.
Man, the Rockets did that last year. They came with the H-Town City Series where it's all Oilers
jerseys?
colors. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joel. Oh my God, the fans love that. It's like, oh, man, why they should have been did that. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
I want to ask you about your character in Def Jam Icons because you popped out in the video game with the Concord 11s on.
Hey,
Did you tell them to do that for you?
I think those were the shoes I was wearing at the time.
Yeah.
I think those was when I did the you stand on the thing and they
did
got
like the
all stuff
mocap?
on you. Yeah, I was wearing them at the time. But it's funny because in there, you know, this goes back to my being style blind. I'm wearing like jean shorts and I'm looking crazy in that game.
Hey, look,
But you had the Concords
video
on.
game. They worked
Yeah,
out
we
with video
did,
games.
yeah.
Like,
Man.
you had video game swag, but you knew you were always been ahead of your time.
Man.
You mentioned the custom sneakers. You know, you said you got all your shoes.
Oh, hello.
Come on.
I know you said you had a few. When you had this done, did you like have any input on what you wanted, or he just surprised you with all of the Air Jordans?
That's my guy, Nard Got Soul. My guy did that. It was just on him. That album is the Houston Oiler. It was the name of an album I made. Basically, when I'm talking about the Houston culture, everything that came around that, you know, it's just, I wanted to name an album that, the Houston Oiler.
And do you feel like you can wear those, or do you get like sentimental, like it's a piece of art that you want to like keep in a box?
I think I wore those maybe once, maybe twice, but yeah, you don't want to mess them up. You don't want to crease them up. You don't want to get anything on the bottom.
You don't want to
keep
actually wear them to an oil rig. That's gonna.
Definitely. You don't want to wear those on a trail ride. No, sir. But, you know, even then, it's one of the things where you got to rock them, or if I don't rock them, Jordan going to end up coming out with some, and then everybody going to have them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was your reaction when you first opened that box and saw it?
Blown away. And I didn't have any input, like, to answer your question. It was just all Nard Got Soul. He just basically went off the color scheme of the Oilers and the color scheme of that album color.
I got to keep it Jordan for a second. Ask you about the infamous Chameleonaire story.
Hey.
When he said Jordan didn't want to take a picture with him, were you as hurt by that as the rest of us were?
Well, I was not, because I met Jordan and he shook my hand, showed me love. So that's my boy, man. Jordan, that's my boy.
Did he take a picture?
I didn't ask for one.
Okay.
But
Right.
I remember we used to, me and my boy Goo, my boy Big Tho, we used to throw parties all the time, even, you know, as I came up in the Swisher House. So I remember throwing parties outside this place downtown called the Magnolia Ballroom. It was pouring down rain outside. Nobody was there, yeah. We was real water boys that night. Well, nobody there at our party because it was pouring down rain. Next thing you know, we see at the bar right next door, you know, there's a Range Rover pull up, and it's like the valet bringing the car around, and you see Jordan running out in the rain, hopping in the Range Rover, and we just like, man, that's the great one there. That's Jordan. Man, hell nah. And I ran up to the side of his car, and he's, I'm on the passenger side. Man, well, Jordan, what's up, baby? Man, what's up? just showing him love, because when am I ever gonna get to be, you know,
once in a
to have
lifetime.
a conversation like that?
Did he know who you were off the jump?
I wasn't nobody to be known who I was. So but he seen it out. It was just a crazy fan, and he rolled his window down. And he was like, man, he's laughing. He was like, man, you getting rain on, man? Go back inside. I said, I don't care about the rain, man. I got to see my boy. And he just, you know, we dab each other up, and he just like, man, go inside, man. You getting rain on? And I'm like, yeah, man, Jordan. So I don't feel the same as Camille, man. Boy, Jordan showed me love. So I don't know.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know that feeling of you got a huge amount of love and admiration or an inspiration from somebody, and you meet them and you're in their presence, and it's hard, you know, you want to convey to them how much they've meant to you. You know, sometimes that
doesn't connect.
They're in another space. They don't want to hear that. They got something else going on, you know, whatever. So
I know the feeling.
But you know,
Music now, you're on a tear. You are dropping, not more terminology, I think start to finish. I could be wrong there.
Yes,
I don't wanna be
sir.
wrong, but
Yes, sir.
Speaking artist to artist, you know, you gotta be feeling good to be dropping music. It's a thing. Hall of Fame Hustler, that cover looked very Akira. You know what I'm saying? So like,
my boy Mike Frost, self-film, he's the one who had that idea, and he kind of had been tossing it to me for some years, like at least 10 years, like, hey man, we need to redo this Akira cover. We need to redo this Akira cover. Yeah. Because, you know, and it was just, to me, it was like, all right, the fit I had on was a Jordan jumpsuit.
Right.
And I had on some Jordans, my Rockets custom Jordans that Nard Got Soul did for me. I had my daughter, she was in the passenger seat. You can't really see. This is something, I try to incorporate my family and kids in covers here and there.
Little Easter egg, bonus feature.
Right. So I said, okay, my daughter, the funny thing was, she was actually in the car watching anime. She wasn't watching Akira. I think she might have been watching My Hero Academia or something. When you're in the studio, you know, artists, you want to be comfortable or whatever. You know, it kind of so you can be comfortable when you're writing or whatever. But sometimes the discomfort will bring something out of you as well.
Amen.
Every now and then, it's okay. Even if it's just me alone in the studio by myself, it's okay to put on all my jewelry. It's okay to pull out them kicks that I ain't never wore before. Put on my whatever jeans and whatever, you know, put on my purple jeans or something, and just, you know, hop in there and just feel, because it's gonna have me feeling a certain way.
Exactly.
That's gonna be different than if I'm flip flops and socks.
Hey, Paul, every single week here on the show, we punish someone in the worst take section for something terrible they did or said last week, as decided by the YouTube commenters. We make them switch out their shoes for something awful. This week, it is me for using the word brothership, which apparently is a made-up word. Yeah, I mean, just like you said, the brothership through the years. But I'm not going to apologize for that, because you know what? Shakespeare made up a lot of words in his work, and nobody clowns him for it. So I'm sticking with that one.
Are you comparing yourself to Shakespeare?
Absolutely. Pass me the shoes, please.
Shakespeare.
The Bach Bard.
Oh, wow. He's kind of clean.
Yeah.
The fake Stan Smiths.
What?
Pass me the Sam
They
Smiths.
look like some S. Carters back in the day.
Ooh, them S. Carters.
Paul, which ones did you like more in that Reebok era? Did you like the G units or the S dots more?
S dots. Yeah.
Gotta
S
stay
dots
fresh, man.
At the time, yeah.
It's like a paper mache, you know,
What kind of shoes are these?
grade school art project.
They're just a shoe.
Have you ever resold sneakers?
I never really have. I usually give my shoes away. But I'm sure some of the people I give them away to resell them.
Right? That's how it be.
I ain't mad at you.
That's
Get your
right.
money.
Get your money. Get your money. My brother Paul, we also do a segment on the show. It's called Drip, Flip, or Skip. Drip meaning it looks good. Flip meaning that you resell it. Skip meaning that you don't rock with it at all. Our first sneaker in the Drip, Flip, or Skip is going to be the Off-White Nike Blazer Low. You know what, Paul? I'll start with you. Talk to me. Drip, Flip, or Skip?
I don't think I would wear those. It's like 5 different shoes, and I don't know if I'd wear any of the 5 shoes.
I appreciate the honesty.
Flip them, because, you know, somebody's gonna buy them. They're probably gonna be very limited, because whenever they made them, they're probably like, are these gonna sell? We don't know. Let's only make a limited edition, and if they do sell, they'll be worth more. I like the back wing at the bottom.
Right.
It almost,
for stability.
Yeah, it looks like some Kid Icarus type shoes or something, like we might go flying or something like that. But I don't know, the off-white, like, taupe on the bottom isn't really my kind of color. If that is okay, that along with the yellow and the red and the blue and
redesigning the whole thing right here. You chopping it and screwing
I'm
it.
telling you, man, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we saw these like before Virgil had passed away, and I don't think that they were like my favorite work that he had done. It's cool that it's like the OG like Cortez colorway on it. I do like Nike Humaras, but it's just a skip, because it's like I know that people are gonna want them, so it's not for me.
You know, at first I wasn't all about this shoe, but sometimes a moment makes a sneaker iconic. And when my friend Joe Holder appeared in the photo shoot for these, scaling a building on some Tom Cruise shit, Young Spider-Man, that made this shoe a drip.
I need to see this shoe in person, so until then I'm gonna say Flip. Because I'm definitely not gonna say Skip. I just don't know if it's a drip. For me, I have to have that final.
I'm telling you, it's a drip.
Oh, okay. Noted. Moving forward, shoe number 2 is gonna be the Yeezy 350 Boost V2. The zebras are back. Paul, I must ask, come on.
You know that. You know, I'm wearing them.
You know,
Only time I'm not wearing them is the week they come out. You know,
Okay.
when everybody got them on.
Yeah, yeah, you can't.
Everybody got
We're
them
not-
on.
Wait, you already have these?
Nah,
a couple pairs? No.
I'm gonna skip. I think we as a society have moved past the need for zebra Yeezys.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip these because I know there's still someone who wants to buy them.
Your boy, what's
There it is right
I'll
there.
sell them to you,
Next to me.
Paul.
These are a drip. They're a drip because the shoe is a drip. I understand where you're coming from, Brendan. Do we need more zebra Yeezys? You know what I'm saying?
See
But
Trinidad in the airport with these?
I mean, you probably already have. I've had them. I've had them every time. Moving forward, we have the Union Dunks Argon Passport Pack.
I've been into all of these so far. Happy to have the first ones. If I can get these ones, I'd drip it too.
You know what? I have one of the other pairs, so I don't really need these. I'm flipping them, unless I'm on the friends and family list.
See how you are.
Okay.
Well, these looks like some shoes that I'd buy and then never wear, and then somebody will come in my closet and be like, man, you got these and you never wore them? Man, you need to wear them.
That is so relatable.
That's me all the time, man. I have a closet full of clothes that I never wore. They brand new, and I don't know what I'm waiting for. But I'm just
How many like 4X tall tees with the tags on it do you still have in the closet?
I got a couple, but most of the ones I have, not with the tags, they're all like RIP shirts. Those are the ones I still kept. But like the fresh, like brand new 4Xs.
You never like dug around a corner and you like find like a box of them?
I don't wear them all.
They all got worn.
Yeah,
Wear your tall tees, guys. This shoe is a drip. I may be friends with family. I may not be to get this one. I'm not really greedy. You know, if somebody else gets this, I hope they deserve it and they want it. Brother Wall, we also do outfits on this segment.
Yes, sir.
And there's no better outfits to do than the People's Champ, Paul Wall,
Yes,
outfit
sir.
number 1.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay, come on. Ourself on our shirts, we feeling good.
Yep.
Typical Houston airbrush culture lifestyle.
Baggy jeans, untapered.
Untapered. Reeboks, let's go.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
know? Where are we?
Man, I don't know where
Looks
we
like
are.
it's the BET Awards.
Yeah, I was
maybe?
gonna say, it looks
Look,
like
the
some
carpet
type
is
of
red. That's all that
awards.
matters.
Yeah.
Come on.
You got the Ford logo by your feet? How do you feel about
Okay.
that? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm Cadillac, but I mean, if they want to give me a truck, I'll take it. I'm team
What chain
Cadillac.
is that one?
That's I got a chain made. This the actual size of those like 4 or 6 ounce white little coffee cups.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
styrofoam
yeah,
cups.
okay.
I wanted a white cup, but I couldn't get like an actual like 20 ounce white cup. So I said, okay, let me get a small
big gulp?
coffee cup.
Do you ever drink out of the chain?
I got actual diamonds inside there too, like rocks, like ice. So no, I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, it's super heavy.
That's
Just
a heavy
the chain itself got to be like clasp on there like super tight, just because it actually hurt my back to wear that chain, man. I only wore it to like a few award shows, maybe a couple videos. That's it. We just keep it on display at the store. Shout out to my boy Johnny.
Johnny.
Skill. Oh, no, man. Only thing fresh is the chain and the haircut, man.
I'm gonna drip this. This is an error right here.
See, it was an error, but for me, it was an error.
Yeah, I'm absolutely calling this a drip, especially with the crispy white Reeboks on. Listen, if anybody wants to make me a tee of me, this is the one time you're allowed to DM
Wait,
me.
would you recreate this look for Halloween?
If I can borrow the chain,
We got
The chain, it's okay.
insurance policy.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get the okay from the what we say about come here. I gotta get the boss's okay on that one.
Copy.
This is a drip, you know, and we're going off of era. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times I think about 05 and just like what type of year that was for you being a Houston native and, you know, being an artist and being a trendsetter in your own way.
Yeah.
Outfit number 2.
Okay.
Okay, with the boss.
Yeah,
You
my
know?
boy,
You
T.
know?
Johnny, what's up? Got the famous Stars and Straps shirt. Shout out to my boy Travis Barker.
Expensive taste.
Were you getting paid off the famous Stars and Straps?
Oh, no, I was getting paid off expensive taste. Even famous here and there, they would give me some money like for ads and stuff like that. But I wouldn't even feel right taking no money from that because it's family, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can't see what kind of shoes I got on.
Metallic.
Jordan 5s.
Okay. Hello. Yes. What my boy Johnny got on? He probably got on some Louis. Crazy.
Johnny could have came harder. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. What's up, Johnny?
So, I mean, I must ask, drip, flipper, skip.
That's drip right there. I got that famous with the American flag too. America.
Baby. I think Johnny's holding you back here with the fit.
I was in my transition phase when I lost
No,
weight.
I feel like
and
you
I was
look
trying
good.
to find my
I look at
style.
see it, I'm like,
I'm blaming
last
Johnny.
minute, this picture,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
this
blaming
man
Johnny,
here.
so I'm gonna call it skip. By the way, Paul, have you ever had fake Jordans? The flip flops with the missile on them?
I do got some flip flops from Iraq.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you saw those?
I heard about it.
Yeah, I still got them too. I got them in Baghdad.
2007?
Man, what's up, baby? Yeah. Matter of fact, we were at the Cross Sabers in Baghdad, where I was with the USO doing the tour of the USO, and with the Cross Sabers, and then there's like a little tent with some people selling stuff. They got little prayer mats, you know what I'm saying, this and that, and they got these flip flop Jordans. With a little bomb on it, and it's the Jordan symbol, and he got a bomb in his hand.
Oh my God.
I gotta get these, and the flip flops look like some like Croc style flip flops. So those are,
Rare.
I do have those are the ultra uber rare.
Very rare.
I mean, I respect it. It's like the goatees, like looking almost like painted on in the photo.
Yep. That's what they say. They say my goatee used to look like the top of a golf club. I'd be like, hey man, I used to do my own beard. My barber say, man, I gotta stop telling people I cut your hair, because every time they see your beard, they like, you did that?
Bad Boys Barber's about to ban you for life.
My boy Wayne Mike was like, say man, you got to quit cutting your own beard, man. Let me do that, man.
Do you ever put Johnny on his sneakers?
Johnny got his own style every now and
Yeah,
then.
Johnny definitely has his own
He
style.
don't care about sneakers. Like he'll have Yeezys. He definitely rock Yeezys. Other than that, he don't really wear too many sneakers unless they're like Louis sneakers or like something else kind of name brand.
I'm gonna drip this. I'm gonna drip it though.
Me understanding who Johnny is, I'm never gonna fault Johnny for being Johnny. This is a drip. You know what I'm saying? Outfit number 3.
Hello, okay.
There he is.
That's their Care fit. That's the same,
right, that's
same
it, right,
jumpsuit
okay.
I wore on
That's
the,
what I
on
thought,
the
that's
Care
what I
cover,
thought,
and the
okay.
same shoes.
Get the custom Air Jordan 11s on.
Yep.
Nard did these,
Nard
right?
did those. My
Right.
boy Nard got sold. I went up there and bricked the first shot.
All right.
As you do?
Yep. I actually hit the backboard, no rim.
Okay.
So
Not
I
even
did
close.
something.
It's not technically an air ball. I hit the backboard, but I didn't hit the rim.
Glass.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Wrong kind of glass.
This one I'm gonna have to say drip. I got the custom Nards on too.
I mean, we are right around the corner from the Hard Rock Cafe, so I feel like you could take this outfit, get that Paul Wall plaque right there while you're eating a bacon cheeseburger, and
Do it.
maybe put in a Waffle House or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I might not make it to the Hard Rock, but your boy might be in the Waffle House or something, man. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay.
Oh no, flip. I'm gonna drip it though.
Whoa.
what?
What?
Which
Sorry, I
one
said
is
I'm gonna
He's
flip it to the
flip-flopping right now.
museum.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
flip.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Brendan Dunne.
Come on. Took it from Timmy Chance to the Toyota Center.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. That's a drip.
Come on, I'm biased to Paul.
Wait, am I rocking the same hat?
Different color. No, this is a drip. This is a drip. I mean, this is the same cover as that amazing cover for Hall of Fame Hustler. You know, consistency is key.
Absolutely. Paul, before we get out of here for the day, we want to breach to the comment section and see what people have been saying about us on YouTube for the past week, which is always a good time. We have one from Andre Rybenchak saying, been watching every episode of every season. Some episodes, like with Jim Jones and Baklava, dozens of times. FSR is my stress relief time.
Nice.
I hope it will run forever. I don't know about that. P.S. Discovered so many cool individuals through the show. Ukrainian from Thailand. Cheers. Shout out to you. Jacoby says, I am really surprised they don't have more followers by now. Cheesy vlogs get to 1 million in a year. Don't get me wrong, I like those too, but this is more well-deserving. Thank you, Jacoby. We have JG saying, Trinidad got his own shoe, but when will Brendan and Welty get their own shoe? Really makes you wonder, doesn't it, Paul?
We need to get y'all. Where you got them?
I mean, I have a shoe. Oh, no, come on. Come
We
on.
get Nard got sold to do some
Facts. Nard, get them right. Put
Thank
a
you for
stash
watching.
on the toe.
Cutting ass.
This has been another episode of Full Size Run. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm at Welty.
Trinidad James, baby.
Power Wow, baby.
She want every color, that's a full size. Buy a 6 for my kids, bought a 7 for my chick.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Dad here, Trinidad James. Man, this is another season. We're 12 seasons in. That's 100+ episodes. That means that if you've already saw 100+ episodes with us, you're subscribed. And if you're not, you need to be subscribed. And if you don't know any better, subscribe.
You know how upset I get when I hear that people aren't? Like, you're watching this and you didn't subscribe yet? Like, what? Just please.
But even if you've only watched 1 episode, or 2 episodes, or 3 episodes, or 4 episodes, subscribe, please.
Subscribe.
Do it.
Subscribe. Subscribe.